and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and you seem to really enjoy our Purge videos, so we thought we would experiment with some more fiction to see how it would play out in real life. Join us today as we ask, what if the Hunger Games were real? Scary thought. Suzanne Collins' 2008 bestseller tells a tale of a dystopian future in which one economically rich and culturally pretty sick dictator rules what remains of North America, called the Pan Am. Pan Am is broken up into 13 districts, ruled by the capital, which is where the rich and reasonably non-oppressed citizens live. Each year, let's extend the notion of a dystopian future in which a Hunger Games exists outside of just North America and see what would happen in a worldwide Hunger Games. First, let's find our capital and divide up our districts. The capital in the Hunger Games is a place of high, albeit ridiculous, fashion in a rich and capitalist part of the Pan Am. For this reason, let's place the capital in Manhattan, with the rest of the United States and Canada serving as District 1, a loyal district to the capital and the richest out of the 13. The other 11 main districts would be Central America, South America, Central Europe except for Scandinavia, who would unite with Iceland for their own district. Then we would have the UK and Ireland as one, Russia on its own, China with the majority of Asia, then the Middle East, Africa, and Australia and New Zealand as one. The problematic 13th district, the first to rebel and be nuked into oblivion, would probably be North Korea, who do not send tributes. If the Hunger Game was real, perhaps Lady Gaga would be a really good Effie Trinket, and perhaps Graham Norton would be a good Caesar Flickerman. The Hunger Games arena changes location and style each year, but possible locations could include Hollywood studios with easy enough access to the capital, or perhaps in the Nevada desert. So, if the Hunger Games were real, who would win? Good question. Well, like in the Hunger Games book and movie franchise, usually the career tributes win. Places like China that already have Olympic training camps for young children may make the most ruthless fighters. Similarly, the Scandinavian district would probably be a good bet, if only for their ability to survive in adverse weather conditions and their general knowledge of basic survival skills. Of course, like in the Olympics, which are pretty much all we have to go on for speculation right now, the North American district would also fall. No matter how far in the future and under what economic circumstances, human repression never ends well for the oppressor. It may be years or even decades before somebody rises up, but like Katniss Everdeen, there will come a powerful person to challenge the capital. No matter how far in the future we go, I do not imagine a worldwide acceptance of blood sports, especially when that blood is human. Of course, a Hunger Games could in theory work quite realistically in the future if they were to take place in a virtual reality setting. If no one was actually going to be murdered or mutilated, I could see the world getting on board with an international computerized Hunger Games, like Gears of War or a multiplayer manhunt. Maybe international VR gaming is the future of entertainment, and to be honest, I would rather watch districts compete in a murderous but not actually real game than I would rather watch real people in desperate searches for fame on Love Island or Big Brother. Gross. So, what if the Hunger Games were real? Well, perhaps it isn't such a ridiculous question. Some real-life parallels can be drawn with Suzanne Collins' dystopia. Even now, the rich keep getting richer, and they have control of the poorer ends of society, who are pretty much at their mercy. And some people are genuinely living with corrupt governments, with many of those people also living without access to steady food supplies and clean water, like in the poorest Pan Am districts. The rest of us in the richer areas of society are image-obsessed gluttons, who consume before we think and then purge without remorse. Let's hope we never see fit to pit our people against one another in the fight to the death, but to be honest, we probably couldn't draw ourselves away from our phones long enough, which is maybe why a virtual Hunger Games may be more appropriate. Whatever the future of entertainment and society has in store, may the odds be ever in your favor. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Life's Biggest Questions. Would you like a real-life Hunger Games, and do you think you would survive? If you don't think you would survive, how would you die? Let me know in the comments section down below. Cheery! For now, if you like this video, please show me by giving it a good thumbs up, sharing it with a friend, and turning on notifications for this channel. I'm Rebecca Felgate. Remember to stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning.